go, bitch.
You want to try to check me over me being boring?
I want to argue with you.
Well, I am.
Done talking.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You're not sorry. I'm sorry. Bitch, sorry. You better bitch than you.
Happy reunion! Oh yes, it went down at that Baddies Midwest reunion, and we're gonna get straight into it. Like, comment, and share. I'm not here to waste your time. Let's get started. Class, let's begin. First off, I didn't even know it was raining early in the day, so that really set the tone. It's gloomy, these bitches is in a bad mood. Well, except for Summer. You know Summer here for a good time. Somebody told me that this outfit that Dolly is wearing is what she wore to her auditions. So technically, like, this is supposed to be symbolic. Now, if that's the case, that's kind of cute. You ate that. Again, I've already, spoke on these girls' outfits when we did the Baddies trailer teaser. And so I'm just not going to speak on it again. But what I will say is Zeus Editing did an amazing job at these grand entrances. This shit was epic, basically. So we start with the big three, and that little cute green and white outfit that Summer had on that's been circling the internet, yeah, she took that shit off. She ready to get active. Rollie pulls up, and her and Summer have a really good moment. Rollie apologizes for putting her hands on Summer, and Summer apologizes for being Summer, basically. Just doing too much. And you know what? I actually appreciate that she said, I was doing too much. I was wrong. I'm sorry. This is for them super Summer fans who think that the bitch don't do no wrong. You know who you are. Moving on. This is such an odd group to me, but for some reason they work. Mind you, they all look like superstars, but you just know Jasmine get money. She ain't got no face tonight, or does she? Because Summer's unpredictable, but for the most part, she don't got no face tonight, so she just sitting pretty. Now, in the next room, no shade, it's the group that kind of got bumped down. This is a room full of past fan favorites. I mean, Scotty's never been a fan favorite. Biggie's on timeout. Anna got fired. Taseki ain't coming back next season. I mean, the fall from grace is crazy. I'd like to point out that Anna's makeup and hair, love it. It's not necessarily pretty girl. It's more so couture. It's high fashion. You know couture loves to have a hint of ugly in a good way. She's giving it. I just love a couture look. Even with this look I'm giving, which is not couture, I still wanted a hint of high fashion. Like I was gonna bleach my eyebrows, but I paid it. Plus my friend Michael, he always saying, bitch, stop with the bleaching the eyebrows. So we get in the next room, right? And even though Jayla and Ting didn't have beef necessarily on the season, you gotta understand their little beef started after filming had already wrapped. Remember, they had a whole situation going on Thanksgiving weekend here in New York. I'm guessing they haven't had a chance to talk it out. So here we are. By the way, Tink, Jayla cleared you.
So when the fuck you swing, she should have been right there. You hear me?
Oh, you mean like how you and Meatball came in last season dicking each other, talking about y'all was sisters and shit like that?
Exactly. And then y'all, exactly.
So don't do that.
Exactly,
So don't do
exactly.
that. Don't do
but
that
guess what? We
then.
really grew up together. You feel me? You and that bitch didn't.
And look how y'all
Just see
fell
what I'm
out.
I said it on my other show, Campus Gossip. But I said it on my other show. Jayla's always want to have a mean clap back. And Tink, I see you was hiding that baby bump. Tink, You can beef with Jayla, just don't be talking about nobody's friendship, no shade. Because you had a full-blown public fallout with your best friend, Gag. Don't get me wrong, I'm still Team Tinker on that one, but I'm just saying. Now in this scene, Anna is making it very clear that she likes to jump. She loves the shit. I mean, the bitch lives for it, and she's doing it tonight. Now, I don't know if this is what she was talking about when she said that backstage, Biggie was down for the cause. Like, she was back there with them saying, you know, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. I don't know if that's this moment. I'm assuming it was, because with everything Anna is saying, I will say Biggie's not saying too much. She's kind of laughing and, you know, going along. However, their friendship is their friendship. They got this whole blah blah boom shit, and after everything Anna's saying, Biggie, you keep saying blah blah boom, blah blah blah. So for Anna, I'm assuming that's confirmation. Oh yeah, she with it.
It's a funny done. Come on, Emma. Wait. Oh, shit. Oh, big shit. Oh, my. Oh, shit. Oh, Summer, no.
Poor Emma. Once again, Summer's being a whack bitch. To my understanding, Emma's beef was with Bad Dolly. Okay? Bad Dolly can fight when her ass ain't sitting up in the hospital, but Bad Dolly can fight. Okay, Summer, she didn't need your help. And let's really clock it. Summer, Emma was about to give you what the fuck you was looking for, but Bad Dolly jumped in. Catch that? Like, clock that T. Clock that T. Emma was low-key about to ragtag your ass, but Bad Dolly, you know, she jumped in, and I find that to be completely fucked up, but whatever. In my humble opinion, when Summer jumped up, Bad Dolly, you should have told her, no. I got this. Because Emma's not really a big contender. Like, we knew Dolly was going to win that fight. But y'all want to jump like some whack bitches, so there you go. Mind you, Emma is leaking in everything. And at this point, I would have walked on stage with something under my shirt. Yeah. Neither one of you, or one of you, would not have left that reunion without $150 across your face. Period. Yeah, I said it. And I'm not, you know, violence only begets violence. I get that. And violence isn't the answer. I get that. And Michelle Obama says, when they go low, we go high. I get that. However, in the moment, I know how I think. So, in that moment, I know I'm getting my lick back. I'm getting my lick back. Y'all gonna jump me over some motherfucking TV beef? I don't even remember the fucking beef. And Saucy, no shade, if you was gonna wear these boots, you might as well just wore pants. And I'm pretty sure they're designer. Oh, wait, but it costs this much. Whatever. I would have wore some pants. It's really irritating the fuck out of me. Okay. Mel. No shade. But I would have fought Ivory in that fucking parking lot. And I'm going to give you 3 reasons why. 1, she low-key whooped your ass in Hawaii, and you need to get your lick back. No shade. Like, girl. 2, it's only her out there. Your initial concern from what you told Natalie was you was not trying to get jumped because now all of a sudden all the other castmates had an issue with you. I get that. Like, y'all not about to walk me into the lion's den. I totally get that. But at this time and moment right now, it's only her out there. And I would assume since it's before the reunion, some of these bitches is getting their hair done, some of these bitches is getting their makeup done. So I doubt anybody's going to jump out of a bush or something. It's only Ivory out there. Go do your big one. Like you said, the check wasn't big enough for you to be fighting Ivory and the rest of the cast. And I get that, but this ain't rest of the cast. This is just Ivory, girl. 3. Did I already say 3? I don't know. My next reason. This bitch is all dolled up, looking pretty in the face, and you are in sweats and a bonnet. You should have tore her. So when she got on that motherfucking stage, all marked up, looking busted, crusted and disgusted.
Who did that?
Fucking Mel. Yeah, you should have wore her right in that parking lot. Natalie, go inside. And it's still Big Shroon in this bitch. You can never make me hate Mel. Mind you, she said one of my favorite lines of the whole episode. She like, let me go because it's giving setup. Natalie talking about, I'm not gonna let it happen. But my bitch Mel like, oh, I know. Cause bitch, I'm not gonna let it happen. I know that's right. Natalie, don't nobody fucking trust you. And now I see why Mel is not on the new season, because she damn near cursed Natalie the fuck out. And it was well fucking deserved. Let's really get into it. Because now I'm sitting here thinking about it. Natalie, you went to this girl's dressing room because, I mean, you're not a psychic. Somebody told you, producers, that she was leaving. She changed her mind. She doesn't want to do the reunion, right? That's why you showed up to this girl's room. You wasn't coming to chit chat or drink tea with her. Mel discusses with you how she feels like she's gonna get jumped because all the cast members have been popping it online in defense of Ivory, which is something I really don't understand with these bitches. Ivory clearly won that fight with Mel, so I don't understand why y'all feel like y'all need to get involved in anything. That being said, she's telling you, I feel like I'm about to get set up. I don't want to do this anymore, and I don't think the check is big enough. Now come closer. This is where I need y'all to pay attention. Mel then exits her dressing room, okay, walks down the steps, and who's at the steps waiting for her? Ivory. What? What a coincidence! Ivory, what are you doing here? And let's clock the real tea. Not only is Ivory at the end of these steps waiting for Mel, she's no longer in that little gold Tina Turner dress she was just wearing. Now the bitch is in a t-shirt and sweats. So it was given setup. And Natalie, that's where you fucked up, because you could have had a good TV moment. Like, these girls would have really turned the fuck up on that reunion stage. But you and your producers and Lemmy and whoever the fuck else was so fucking desperate to get this fight, and y'all was so scared because Mel was like, I'm not really thinking of, I'm not gonna. Mind you, Mel literally said, I don't want to do it because I don't think the check is big enough for me to be getting jumped by all these girls. All y'all had to do was give this girl a little more coin. 10 more thousand maybe. Y'all was paying Krishan $150,000 for a reunion. I know Mel didn't get nothing close to that, but I do know y'all could have spotted her, what, 10,000 more? Like, all right, we could give you like 15,000 more. But instead, y'all are gonna force this girl to fight. And that's the shit people be talking about, Natalie. That is called a setup. How did Ivory get to Mel's dressing room? And was dressed for the occasion. This is why bitches like Now That's TV, Scarface, smack the shit out of you. This is why bitches like Now That's TV, Diamond, smack the shit out of you. This is why bitches like Now That's TV, Mel, almost slapped the shit out of you and cursed you the fuck out. Even at the end of, Mel and Ivory's back and forth, you hear Ivory tell the producers, take me back to my shit. Like, take me back to her room. Take me back to my room. Which lets you know Ivory didn't know how to get to Mel's room, which is why she didn't know how to get back to her room. Y'all brought that girl. While she was in there talking to Natalie, y'all ran across that fucking lot, got Ivory, told her to change, and brought her to Mel to fight. What part of setup is that not? Y'all try to set my bitch up and she caught it and y'all mad because she still collected that check and didn't give y'all what y'all wanted. And that's the only reason why I personally feel like she's not going to be on the new season. And that's alright. Because now that I know this, now that I clocked that, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that because, like Mel said, in Ivory, we fought like 1,000 times. It ain't never gave Mel is scared of Ivory. Because she's not. But Mel's like, I need a bigger check. I see what y'all doing. Y'all gonna set me up. I seen what's going on online. I see what these bitches is typing. These bitches want to come for me. So since I'm about to get jumped, I need a bigger Zeus check. She didn't get it, but she still got a check and she didn't have to do shit for it. But show the fuck up. Now clock that. Natalie comes out. She barely performs her song. I'm not reviewing this. Moving on. Love his outfit from the neck down. Now Saucy said something interesting. He said his least favorite baddie this season was Tinkerbella. Okay. We all know what this is about. Okay. Let us not forget the whole reason Tinka's even beefing with Tommy is because last reunion, Saucy and Tommy was making fun of her, the color of her face. So that's what that's all about. Natalie then gets her ass out there and lies to the crowd talking about Mel ran from Ivory. Okay, girl. Next, Janisha calls out Taseki, Scotty, and Diamond to the stage. Taseki's outfit, real cute. Why? It's sexy. It's, you know, it's fun. But it still says, bitch, I could get active if I need to. And speaking of getting active, we all saw it in the previews. Diamond gets her ass out there, acts like she's gonna hug Natalie, and then smacks the shit out of her. Pause. Now that I've seen it, I take that back. She really didn't smack the shit out of her. The smack barely even happened. That shit barely connected, Diamond, and you know it. And then when they actually squared up, trash. And Jayla, baby, don't know why you ran out there, because I promise you, Natalie wouldn't have did that for you. I mean, you've already seen it happen at the club. Remember? She'll be alright. Bitches get smacked every day, B. This nigga in love.
So what's up?
And absolutely nothing.
You ready?
Fired.
Thank you.
You ain't coming back, bitch.
All right, cool.
Save your check and stretch it, ho.
Thank you.
Spoiler alert. The following season, Diamond was back. Natalie, you did all of that just for this bitch to come back. That's an L. She got to smack the shit out of you and still get another check. Do y'all remember when Janisha asked Krishan at the auditions, hey, what do you think the girls need to do to get on the show? And Krishan said, smack the shit out of Natalie. That part. Oh, and right here, Natalie showed her true colors. Some of the other girls came out, you know, some commotion. They like, what's going on? And Natalie goes off on them. Any bitch that want to try me, I will replace you tomorrow. Nobody get a check. Well, who said this? Who said this about the girls? Oh, me. One of my reviews, I clearly said all of y'all are replaceable, including fan favorites. Yeah, a couple of fans are complaining here or there, but they're not invested in the girls, they're invested in the fights. They care more about bitches fighting on TV than the actual bitches fighting. Don't let that go over your head. Rollie comes out and I was a little confused. I didn't know why Jayla was tying her hair up, but then it was about the whole Tommy thing and Rollie thinking that Jayla laughed at her, and I was confused because I'm like, well, if Rollie made up with Natalie, because Rollie thought Natalie and Jayla was laughing at her, and she also felt like Natalie and Jayla didn't check up on her, so I'm confused how Rollie was able to make up with the boss, but not Jayla. I just answered my own question. All in all, though, they hashed it out, they worked it out, and hug it out. However, we all know that Jayla just did an interview with Wesley Henderson, and now her and Rollie are back at odds, because when asked if, you know, does she think Rollie is a baddie, she says no. Listen, if you want to know more about that tea, you gotta watch Campus Gossip. And I talk about that on both episodes of Campus Gossip. I got 2 episodes out right now. Go check it. But so much for that. Next, Rollie and Scotty have a conversation about what Scotty said when she went online after the episode aired of, you know, Rollie and Slim getting into it and everybody feeling like Slim was truly bullied this season. And she was. I personally see both sides, right? I see Rollie's side, like, bitch, don't be hopping on no bandwagon trying to save your ass just because you're associated with me. Because that's how I would review it as a Leo, okay? As a Leo, that's how I'm taking it, bitch. You see these people online attacking me. Don't hop on a bandwagon talking about, oh, you know what, maybe that blah, blah. Bitch. So with that, I totally get Rollie's side. However, I also see where Scotty's coming from. Whether you agree with me or not, Scotty is a more rational person overall. Just because I'm your friend, that doesn't mean I'm going to mindlessly follow you. I'm still my own bitch. And yeah, Scotty said, you know, maybe she did word it wrong. But I think the main thing she was trying to acknowledge that Slim was done wrong. Okay? And that may or may not include Rollie. What she should have said, this is how I would have said it. I stand with my friend Rollie from sun up to sundown. However, you other bitches should have stayed out of it. Slim is still a baddie and she came in when I came in, when both me and Rollie came in. And her and Rollie's situation had nothing to do with you bitches. Especially you, Summer. I don't give a fuck how Summer would have felt because at the end of the day, they ended up beefing anyway. Anna ends up coming out and baby, she looks fucking loved. Do y'all know I've been looking for those fucking boots high and low? If you can, please send me the link.
I really do feel like this season, Biggie took the Baddies Caribbean criticism and she got in the field this season. Win, lose, or draw, she fought.
She was in the film.
Yes. So even though she done communicated baddie bitch, she did do her little ones and twos.
I
don't think we watched the same show, Saucy. No, she didn't. She threw her bag at Akbar. Okay. She barely squabbled with Jaden. And she attempted to jump Nunu and got beat the fuck up. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Tinka come out pregnant as the fuck. And Bobby talking about, is she pregnant? Yes, Bobby. And then this weird ass crowd booing because Saucy said that Tink gonna have to sit this reunion out. What? Y'all are some fucking weirdos. And now we know why Diamond and Rollie were fighting. Rollie was running the fade for Natalie. Okay. That's where we end part 1 of the Baddies reunion. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for coming to class and thank you for being on time. Like, comment, and share. And best believe I'm going to meet you there because your girl be in the comments. Okay? And if you love what I'm serving and how I give it, hit that subscribe button so you are always notified when I upload. Duh. Okay. On part 2 of the reunion, the big 3 comes out. Oh, yes. And all hell breaks loose. Bad Dolly and Tasiki fight. Looks vicious. And did y'all see Big Lex fall on the floor? She is too tall for that. Also, Lex and Ivory run that fade. Summer and Pretty P run that fade. I mean, everybody whooping everybody. We just gonna have to come back next week and see what's going on. But make sure that you look, you know, on my channel for other shit that's popping this week. I'm gonna be dropping that Room Hates episode 1 review. I'm also going to be dropping some more campus gossip. And if they dropped a Baddies Gone Wild trailer, I'm gonna give you that reaction too. So I'm excited! You just make sure you're back here next week, same place, same time. And bitch, you better not be late. You like that last video? Well, there's plenty more right here on YouTube. Just subscribe so you're always notified when I upload to my channel. Cause class is always in session. That's right. Binge watch the